From receipt.
A lot of dry rubs out there.
My shit was muted the whole time. All right. React to this.
From checking a gold digger.
I'm talking to the woman. All right.
I'm not gonna lie. You said you were gonna ask me a question, so I'm ready.
Shut the up.
To having an intense argument with Tylo.
How do I get in the room? No! You know what? I'm in the bedroom. What am I for? What am I for? Yes or no? You gotta get stressed in the He's right, yes or no?
These are times where Kai Cenat checked Mafiathon guests. First up, Kai invited Kuffum to Mafiathon 3 for a segment together.
Lady, how do you have that? Oh, yeah, I forgot.
But when Kuffum brought up DYK, a former group Kai was a part of, Kai checked him on the spot and kicked him out of the room.
Yeah, I know. I think I met you mad times. That's why I said, like, for that clip, you know what I'm saying? Just a real, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't nothing I was supposed to say, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So we finna bring DYKB back, you know, add B to the end.
Okay, all right.
Let go.
Go to theater.
Let's do the dance right quick. I said, get back for Lil Cenat. No, let's do the dance. Oh, God, come on. It's gonna turn the energy up. Just play the song.
Kuffum!
All right, then.
I'm not about to do.
Hey, I'm spinning.
Kuffum!
Hey, what my streaming universe is?
Theater!
Later, on another stream, Kuffum claimed Kai security had been stalking him after getting kicked out.
Got there, look, I can talk about it now because everything good now. But when I first got there, they was treating me like Hitler. Facts. I had 3 security guards following me everywhere I went. I'm like, damn. So I'm seeing it rapping and shit. I was at the crib when the auto was rapping and shit. So I was like, I bet. I was like, let me go smoke a split. Them niggas sat there and just ignored me. I was like, shit. I'm gonna be a world leader or something. I was like,
Next up, Kai had Marlon Wayans on stream, but checked him on the spot after Wayans took a joke too far.
You made out with the phone. You just took. I didn't make out with the phone. I licked it. You're supposed to pour it in. But I didn't make out with the phone. That would be wrong, right? But I just. He literally did it to me. Yo, we be saying anything. Hey, we be doing this. We be doing my thing. As we drinking up on this mother. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, gang, bang, gang, bang. Bang, bang. That again. No gang bang. Hell no. That got to be a line gang bang. That again. What the
Another time, Kevin Hart got completely humbled by Kai after losing a $200,000 bet.
I'm not even going to that. I know it's a weird place.
No, I'm calling.
Oh, you're gonna rub me right now. You're not calling.
I'm gonna ask her whatever she wants.
She won't pick up. She won't pick up. She won't pick up. No.
I swear to God, she will.
Would you pick up?
Back up.
I'll bet my life she will.
Everybody back up. She will.
I'll bet my life she won't pick up.
She know we on right now.
All right, I'll tell you what. You go to. I give you 200,000. She pick up. $20,000. Saves money.
Yo. Hello?
Hi.
Ruby, did you eat Drewski? Yes or no? She did not eat that. I told you.
But let's not forget when Kai checked a gold digger who was after Drewski.
I'm talking to the woman. All right.
I'm not gonna lie. You said you were gonna ask me a question, so I'm ready.
Shut the up. Oh my God, I can't take this.
Drewski crash out, clowning him over the gold digger.
I was not talking about you, baby girl. Listen. I want to ask you, what exactly you into? Like, I'm cool with whatever you doing.
What am I into? Like,
Whatever
like
you
what
want.
kind of guy? Like, man?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, let me be so straight up.
Yeah.
In a perfect world, I love a man that is tall and works out, and it's something about you. You know what?
Shut up! Shut up! Damn! Oh, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Let her choose! Let her choose! Let her choose! Down! No! Sit back! Hold on!
Another time, things went too far when one of Kai's guests started bringing up Diddy alive. Kai immediately recognized the risk and kicked out Ray J on the spot.
Listen, Ray, Rihanna, you go to Diddy party before?
What? How I went to the Diddy party? I'm the new.
What? Oh, let me know.
Hell yeah, I'm the new Diddy without.
No.
Bro, no, I'm not talking about it like. Swear to God. Free Puffy, shout out to Kyle. Out! Trying out! I got a new show with Zeus. Out! It's called Luck Act. Close the door. That's not fair, bro. Like, it's not, bro. I'm not your friend ever again. Ever, bro. Don't ever talk to me ever again.
Next up, Kai Cenat completely lost it on Ray J after Ray tried to join him while he was in the shower. Let's move on to the moment Ray was being ungrateful after eating the cameraman's fries.
Yo, what do y'all be on, man? You did not. What are y'all on? No, give it to him. I don't want that. You can have it.
Oh, y'all don't want some. What the? I do. Everybody shut the f*** eat the food, man. God damn, bro. Just shut the f*** eat the food.
Is you talking to? Bro, you're not Ray. Ray, you did not order. Yo, Ray, y'all are
He don't want it. He don't want it, so I'm gonna have it.
Because he didn't get his whole order. So give it to him.
Because you want it.
Give it
Why
to
not? He
him.
don't want it.
Ray.
Why not?
Yeah, I can't.
Ray, give it to him. Yo,
I have it.
Y'all,
Have it, bro.
God
damn.
Bro, y'all tripping, Ray. You ain't never do that though, gang. You ain't never eat something that you never ordered. So why you not offering it to nobody?
See?
No.
Kai then decided to put him in his place.
Hello, Ray. Hello, Ray. Hello, Ray. Hello, Ray.
Chill, it's just food.
Hello, Ray. Hello, Ray.
What do I eat?
Hello, Ray. Bro, you have no manners. What the is wrong with you?
Yo.
What is wrong with you? I'm dead. What is wrong with you? You on some other
Damn.
You not listening. What are you talking? I don't understand the food. Yo, bro. Alright, bro. I'm done talking to you, gang. I'm done talking to you. Gang. Now you getting me mad because you on some other past few days, gang. You need a hardcore I'm trying to teach you manners, though, gang. You're disrespecting. I'm telling you, disrespecting, bro.
American culture getting.
Okay, American culture getting to you. You know it, and you doing it. Don't blame that on American culture. Blame that on yourself.
Next up, Kai started getting mad as Rakai, Toda, and Ray kept disappearing off camera.
Come on, we gotta knock this out the way, bro. Can somebody go get them? Just get them and lock the doors. Holy shit, like, bro, where does Rakai and Tota go?
Tota.
Child, where the hell is Ray been at? Oh, what are these? Like, what do they? He kept on saying, I'm going. Ray, what are you doing? Ray, what do you do? I'm going. Highlight, yeah, Ray been sleep all day. Ray, what are you doing? Not you too. I'm going. Yo, bro. I'm going. Chat, we got chicken for you. Chat, any other segment, I'm gonna just get other people. I ain't gonna lie. The that wanna come, can come. But I swear, chat, I'm not forcing you no more. Whoever wanna come, I'm gonna have them come, bro. You know how much people want, like, Stream University students and wanna pull up? I'm going to get them. Anytime when I have another segment, chat, I'm gonna just do that, bro. Cause all y'all do is just stay in the, bro.
When Ray finally came back, Kai checked him on the spot.
Yeah, but you saying yeah, but you keep going back to that room. I just seen a video of you laying down. I was on the phone. So it's like, but if we end it together, if you don't wanna do it, Ray, if you don't wanna do it and you wanna sleep, then go sleep. I'm gonna go find somebody else. I'm gonna just find people that wanna do it. That's what I'm gonna do. If that's what you want, if you wanna sleep, cause that's how you moving. You feel me? And I'm not gonna say no, I have no hard feelings. But if that's what you wanna do, that can be it.
Yeah. Quick and new.
That's my whole thing. I don't want anybody to feel forced or nothing. I swear to God. Just let me know so I can be able to.
The hell, I'm not rich. I may got money, but I'm not rich.
Myself, I ain't gonna lie.
Another time, Kai checked Quinlan Blackwell during their cooking session after she didn't want to admit that her mac and cheese was bad.
Even if somebody else.
So us putting our opinion and saying it's bad is making your business look bad. I feel like it was just cooked the wrong way. Now let me put in the apron and add some salt, pepper.
But that was in there.
A little bit of vinegar, a little bit of Lowry's, and adobo. Give it some. It's no flavor. That's why I didn't eat mac and cheese. That's what I said about it, right? It's no flavor in the macaroni. Right?
Yes.
My only butter and water.
Good as. He like my mac and cheese.
That's good. Mac and cheese is
Everything I need.
I will say, Quinn actually did her thing. I'm so grateful that the Ray came in.
He did.
And gave it his bottle. Oh! Stop being so delusional. Honestly. Come on now.
But let's not forget when Rakai and Dez got into a
Ugh,
serious argument
God
during
damn.
Kai's Mafiathon 3.
Change your clothes. Yo, hold on.
Hold on.
Just relax.
Shit.
Calm down. Wait, calm down. Bro, come on. Shut up. All right, look.
The situation got even more intense as Kai started to lose it.
Come on, by an answer.
Come on, Dad, get the fuck out my face. Go in the bed. You're bugging, gang. What a bro. Come on. He's 16. He's a kid.
Shit.
Close the door, bro. Close the door. What's up? Close the door. Y'all always broke the hood. Come on, get your the hood. Come on, bro.
Tyler and Kai decided to confront Dez about the situation.
Show your maturity, bro. Nobody is. Listen, y'all look like the good guys. Y'all not the good. Show your maturity, bro.
No, listen.
Hold on.
Listen.
Bro,
Listen.
Attention, you started.
Oh my. Des.
Tell it.
Listen.
Tell the truth.
Des.
Tell the world. You have the power to tell the world that he's a...
Listen, bro. First of all, y'all are, first of all, out of emotion about how y'all going about things, y'all say, you're gonna wake up tomorrow like, damn, what the I know your limitations. That's why I don't even play with you like that. But look though, gang, at the end of the day, bro, y'all saying that, like, it's not that serious.
And you saying,
Look,
first of all, you love the little when he in New York, you watch after him. We take care of the little from New York to Atlanta, gang. So, that's what I'm saying. Why you let me so mad? Why?
After getting back to the main room, Dez then said the F word to Rakai, making Kai completely lose it and kick everyone out of the room.
Is that that?
You say that. 30
He
He
said
said
he's
he's
like
like a kid at me first.
Punga said it the whole time.
Say that.
Punga's?
Words about my life, he said it first. On my mother's life, he said it first. You even called your man saying, oh, yo, tell me how I get.
Some dirt. That's what I did. He called over boys. Watch this. Watch this.
Call that word.
30? Look,
Yo, come on, get out.
He
Get
called-
the out, gang. Get out. All y'all get out.
After kicking everyone out, Kai talked about the situation, visibly disappointed after he couldn't control the situation.
Why is Rakai talking like that, though? Why is he talking like that? Why are you even calling from Syracuse? What are we talking about? It's kind of crazy how I can't even control on my own stream. I can't control nothing. It's like, bro, that's being said is ridiculous. Like, why is you even talking like that, gang? Like, why is you even saying them words and them slurs? And, like, what? I just want to say this right here, gang. I don't condone anything that was said on this stream. Whatever happens, happens.
Next up, Toto went too far on Kai after farting on Kai's face while he was asleep.
This is IA?
yeah, bro.
This is IA right here?
Yeah.
So like, this is robot, right? You trying to say AI?
AI. He's sorry, bro. I know crazy. It's not me, bro. It's fake, bro. Come on, bro. It's not me.
So Tota, you not get pink eye, right?
What you see?
It can fuck my eye.
You what?
So now listen now. Say sorry. Now say sorry.
Say sorry.
Say sorry.
In only one, and I'm out of fever. Whether you know.
Say sorry.
After playing too much, Kai decided to put him in his place.
Very good. You.
Say sorry.
Say sorry, my bro.
Say sorry, Kai.
Say sorry, Kai.
No. See. You. Say.
Say. Okay.
Sorry, Kai.
My sorry, Kai.
What?
My sorry, Kai.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Kai.
For what?
Huh?
For what? Why?
I'm sorry, Kai. Yesterday night, you fight. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You good, Mud? I'm good. You good?
Another time, Toto kept messing with Kai and got checked again.
I had it. What is that, bro? I'm spinning.
You wanna know what BTA is?
Bro, I can't take it no more.
I can't take it no more.
I never
I can't take it no more. No, you think it was funny taking my corn and laughing in my face. But if I hit you, I'm wrong, right?
Why?
Because you took my corn and laughed in my face. So if I hit you, I'm wrong, right? If I hit you, I'm wrong, right?
Oh, speak.
If I hit you, I'm wrong, right?
Speak slow, bro. I don't understand.
Oh, you don't understand me? I don't give a no more. You don't understand me? I must be fast as I want. If you want to take my corn and laugh in my face in front of everybody, right? Like I won't crash out in this. Like you not giving me enough rest. I'm on 4 hours of sleep, Tota. I'm going to crash out.
Crush out.
Stop touching my food.
Stop that bull-
I can't take it anymore.
You have you starving? You starving, bro. My bad. Me starving. I'm really scared. No, Rakai.
We are like the cowboys of convenience.
Yeehaw!
Join Sam's Club and shop the way you want.
Where is my Old Spice? My cologne-infused Old Spice. Gotta get my Old Spice.
DJ, we're leaving.
Is my Old Spice in there?
I think I'm gonna stay.
Stay where? Here on the island?
In this.
Jamal went to the...
Let's move on to when Kai and Tyler got into a heated argument because Kai kept doing whatever Rakai wanted.
He's so ugly though. Chat, that's why everybody always making chat. You see? No, I deal with the bullshit because Cassinet. You not strict, bro. You was a bitch in his eyes, bro. That's why he called you a bitch. No, I'm not. No, you are, bro. You are, bro. You are, bro. You are. He's so ugly up there. His mother would tell him no. He'd get in your face. You would tell him yes, bro. Talil, you don't do shit to the game. You was a terrible uncle. I'm a better uncle than you. You just allowed this. You laughed in his face when I'm trying to tell him real. So ugly. You spoiled him, bro. Chat. I'm not doing show. Oh God. I'm not trying to discipline you no more. As long as he do that, I'm not disciplining you. Don't discipline him. Are you dumb?
The argument kept escalating.
Do I discipline you? Keep it up. From New York to the Cobra Crib. Who discipline you? In your house. Because who more in real life? Who more straight? Be honest. I don't know, bro. In his house, of course he's gonna be one of the things, but outside of my house with Kyle, baby, let's keep it up. This you do whatever. That's your life. I do whatever. Yes. I do whatever. Your life is because him. No. Think. Word to my mother. I don't let him do whatever. Word to my mother. No, listen. Listen. Hold on. You be on his ass, right? I'm telling you. He's like this because you though. No, chat. Is he like this because you? Yes or no? I'm gonna tell you. Is he like this because you? I'm gonna be real right now, right? Is he like this because you? Be real. Hold on. Oh my God. No, I'm gonna be real. I ain't gonna lie. Wait, first of all, chat. Y'all don't see anything in real life on God. No, listen. On God. No. God can do nothing around. No, on God. Listen. God. On God. He does. On God.
Then Kai completely lost it.
Game. What act am I putting in? Game. He really do me. I just had his phone for a whole day. He really do. I wake him up every day. I'm the only one. You argue with me in the gym because you know I'm the only one. I told you who wake you up. When he's in the other room. How do I wake him in the room? No, you don't. You don't wake up in the bedroom. What am I mother? Yes or no? In the other room. Yes or no? You gotta get dressed in the gym. Yes or no? Because you gotta get ready in the gym. Do I make yes or no? What the f*** wrong with this? Yes or no?
Hell no.
Got it on camera. It's on camera. I wake him up. It's on camera. I wake him up. It's on camera. That's why when you came late. Out of how many days? You came late. He's always late. Out of how many days? Mad times. I ain't wake him up. I wake him up. I woke with Kyle and go back to sleep. King. No. King just said I wake him up. I do. Oh my God. I wake him up. Talil. I wake you up. Yes or no? Yes. He just said it. Watch this. Look.
Finally, he put an end to the discussion.
Watch this. Look. I'm gonna show y'all real life. Watch. What are you talking about? Real life. Okay, bad. Watch this. You make it back. When we leave here, I'm not gonna monitor Rakai. I'm not gonna micromanage him. You do it. You micromanage him. See how you end up. Word to my mother.
Word.
To God.
Word to my dad. Word. You go like that.
Ask Rakai, gang.
Next up, Kevin was hiding from Kai, who decided to surprise him with a dangerous surprise.
No. Got it. Yup. That's her.
Alright, what will we react to now?
From getting punched in the face to being scared for their life.
I'm not a threat. I'm no way, in any way, associated in any type of gang activity or anything like that.
streamers sometimes learn the hard way that their actions have real-world consequences. My name's Ryan, and we'll be looking at times when entitled streamers got humbled by rappers, starting with probably the most hated streamer on the internet, Neon. Neon has built his entire career around being as obnoxious as humanly possible. Offending people is what gets him views, which is why there's no limit he won't cross to create a viral clip.
Big ass gap in her teeth. I want to literally your head off. Oh my god, you ugly fuck. Holy shit, you're hideous. You're shit.
This kind of degenerate behavior has turned him into the most hated person on the internet. The reality of this hate, however, is that most of it is online, posing little threat to Neon as long as it stays online. Except things get a lot more dangerous for Neon when he tries to pull off his usual annoying antics against the wrong person, like what happened with him and Didi Osama. For those who don't know, Didi Osama is a New York-based gangster rapper. On July 9th, 2022, Didi's 14-year-old brother Nadi Osama got into an altercation with another gangster teen and ended up getting stabbed to death.
A teenager was stabbed to death. A 15-year-old boy has been charged with killing another teen on a subway platform yesterday.
While all of this was going on, Neon, in all of his wisdom, decided it would be a good idea to insert himself in the middle of this sensitive situation. He got on stream and started doing a dance that mocked Nadi's death by getting stabbed, crossing the only limit he set for himself, not bringing up a dead person to farm engagement.
What jokes do you think cross the line?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Talking about dead people.
People that are dead.
Yeah. Like, I would never bring up a dead person.
This was extremely disrespectful to the deceased young rapper and his brother Didi Osama, who is still grieving the loss of his little brother. What made it even worse was that this wasn't a one-time thing either. Neon kept pushing his luck by making fun of Nadi's death every chance he got. This pushed Didi over the edge, leading to Neon's worst fear coming true. In March of 2024, Didi Osama found Neon during one of his streams and pulled up with his gang to confront him in person. Neon saw his life flash before his eyes.
Nah, I ain't gonna front. Look. Yeah, I'm actually scared.
And immediately started apologizing.
We're good, we're good. I wanna sincerely apologize, bro.
But before things could escalate, Didi realized that Neon was nothing more than an internet nerd, and that beating him up won't accomplish much.
I just want to tell you this, baby boy, you don't know where I come from. Like, you not from the streets, baby boy. Like, you's really a nerd, baby boy. Really a nerd, baby boy.
Despite Didi holding back, Neon was scared out of his boots and kept apologizing repeatedly.
It was back in the day. I didn't realize what I was doing, bro.
Yo, Woo, it's not even, why you not paying attention?
So, I'm nervous,
bro. You know how I feel right now? I feel like out you.
I'm sorry,
but
bro.
I'm not. Because what I'm going to gain out of like you,
yeah.
What I'm going to gain from that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm sorry, bro. Genuinely. I didn't mean anything I did, bro. I promise I'll never do any of that stuff again, bro.
He even promised to never disrespect his brother again in any way.
You mention my brother one more time.
I won't. Yeah, my word. On my life, I'll never do it, bro.
But Neon isn't the only streamer to bite off more than he can chew. Adin Ross also learned this lesson the hard way when he messed with one of the most dangerous rappers in the industry, NBA Youngboy. It all started on the 14th of December 2021, while Adin was scrolling through his Discord server on stream. During the stream, Adin came across a screenshot of an account by the name of Top the Stepper, liking a picture of Adin's girlfriend posted on Instagram.
Youngboy's burner liked the picture.
The person who posted this screenshot claimed that this was the burner account of NBA Youngboy, who, if you don't know, is an extremely popular rapper from Louisiana with an extensive criminal history. In all fairness, there was no proof that the Top the Stepper account actually belonged to NBA Youngboy, and this whole matter would have ended right there if Adin had moved on. However, just the thought of Youngboy potentially simping after his girlfriend didn't sit well with Adin, leading him to make a potentially deadly mistake. He decided to take revenge by trying to hook up his friend Paryit with one of Youngboy's exes named Jania. To accomplish this, he joined one of her live streams on Instagram and asked her to add Paryit to get the ball rolling.
Hey, how you doing? Could you add my boy Paryit here?
Who is that?
He's my boy. He's just like a really good guy. Like, he's just, I think he sells, but like, he's cool though.
But I'm saying, like, why do you want me to add him to the line?
Because he wants to talk to you. He wants to spit his game.
On the surface, this looked like a fairly harmless interaction, but what made this extremely dangerous was the fact that a year earlier, the rapper King Von was killed by a member of Youngboy's gang after he started dating Jania. In other words, Adin put both his and Paryit's lives in danger by pulling this stupid stunt. Soon after this interaction with Jania, Youngboy posted a snippet of his upcoming song that was dedicated to roasting Adin. This instantly went viral on all social media platforms, to which Aiden responded on Twitter by threatening to sue the rapper. "Aw, hell no. Just woke up and Youngboy for real dissed to me. Talking what gun is laying with me, which is a gun. Well, I guess it's time to sue." Fans thought that this was the beginning of some juicy drama between the streamer and a rapper. But then, Aiden did something that no one expected. Only 17 minutes after his original post, he completely backtracked on the statement and claimed that it was all a joke. He also posted a now-deleted TikTok video apologizing to Youngboy and reiterating that he doesn't want to get involved in gang violence.
I'm just saying, like, I don't have any type of weapon machinery at all. I'm not established on any way when it comes down to it. When it comes down to owning firearms or anything like weapons related, again, this is my job. I sit here, I stream, but that's it, bro. I swear to God, that's it. I swear to God, that's all I do. I'm not a threat. I'm no way, in any way, associated in any type of gang activity or anything like that. And, yeah. At the end of the day, it's just, I'm not about that life, bro. I'm not about that life, chat. I'm not about this life.
Aiden likely realized that beef with a real gangster wasn't worth it. Plus, the only thing that saved Aiden from any IRL confrontation was the fact that Youngboy was already in house arrest at the time for illegal firearm possession. Fortunately, Aiden learned his lesson and the issue didn't escalate beyond just a diss track. However, that is not something you can say for Aisho Speed.
I don't.
I still ended up in a bad situation.
I know I've been on a sober run.
Aiden got in trouble with NBA Youngboy. He was caught in the middle of a dispute between Aisho Speed and the rapper DDG.
Not like that, but I'll manage it though.
2021.
Smoke every
During
day.
the stream, Speed mentioned that he's been meeting up with DDG's little sister named TT.
But I don't want to get back on that like that. His honest is not even that. It doesn't really like catch me interest no more like that. The smoke.
This revelation shocked everyone in the room, but none of them could have predicted what happened next. While they were talking about Speed's relationship with TT, DDG called Aiden to talk with Speed. He then told Speed to stay away from his sister and also threatened him by asking him how much longer he wants to live.
I said, how long you want to live? You want to live long or you want to have a short life?
Of course, in typical Speed fashion, he didn't take any of this seriously and started launching his signature move at DDG, barking loudly.
Hey, DD, hey.
You had to see me.
DDG, stop. Alright, he's coming over here. Oh, you know you gonna be at that. Oh.
Despite her brother's warning, Speed decided to invite TT to his place to hang out on stream, and that's when things got real. On September 2nd, while Speed was streaming with TT, DDG pulled up at Aiden's place with his crew and started asking about Speed's location.
Hold on. There. Actually, it's downstairs. This shit was downstairs. What?
He's gone.
They're downstairs. I understand your little. No, but bro, nothing's gonna happen, bro.
Turns out that Speed was actually in the same house as Aiden. So, seconds later, DDG stormed into Speed's room and ordered one of his men to carry Speed outside like a baby.
What you doing? So why you not answering the phone? What the wrong with you? Go. Get out of the house. What's wrong with you? Why wouldn't you tell them?
My stuff is still in there.
But why wouldn't you tell them I did you was fucking coming?
He's barking and
DDG
shit.
was ready to stand on business, which could have easily led to Speed getting beat up or even something worse. Luckily, Aiden managed to smooth things over and prevent the situation from escalating any further.
How did you even get here? That's not funny.
Daryl, on God, I would never do some weird shit. I swear.
That's what I'm saying. You know, some weird. Don't play with my little sister.
I understand. That's what I told them. I told you guys. No, they were never gonna do anything at all. She was in on it.
You don't play with my little sister.
No, I understand.
Know that.
No, I know. I understand.
That's right. You can have that. You can do that shit with me. You can do that shit with my homies and shit. But not my little sister. That shit's off limits. She's 100%. And she's 17,
which I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Okay, bro.
Yeah, that's on me and Speed. That's on me and Speed.
Now, if I would have came in there and knocked his little ass out, then what?
I literally want to let you know, brother from a brother to another brother, I would never let any shit escalate like on some shit where like you're feeling violated or she was, like anything like that. That's your little sister. I know you don't play about that shit. That's on me. I'm sorry about that, for real.
The whole thing also shook Speed to his core, leading him to apologizing for going against DD's wishes.
No. Like that ass, bro. Like I apologize for.
I mean, yeah. I really do apologize, man. I apologize.
This is the nicest and most respectful I've seen
Why the fuck
Speed.
is that key
said,
bomb?
at least Speed apologized and worked with Aiden to
That
de-escalate the whole thing to avoid any physical confrontation. Something that Jack Doherty could have also learned to avoid
he
getting punched in the face.
died in
Just
2020,
like
right?
Neon, Jack Doherty's whole shtick is making others mad and creating controversy to fuel his growth.
A chaotic 3 versus 3 arcade sport with slam dunks.
No ad promos.
This kind of behavior is extremely annoying, but most people just leave him be to avoid any unneeded trouble. The Island Boys, however, don't care about that. They're completely willing and able to throw hands whenever Jack's being annoying around them. Like in April of 2023, Jack was being extremely annoying while filming a video with one of the Island Boys, leading to him getting punched in the face.
Bro, let's just let's I'm not doing nothing with you. Bro, why are you being a baby? He's rage quitting. You're not supposed to go. Ooh, hey, stop. Yo, what the
But this was practically nothing compared to what happened next.
Yo, chill. What the fuck? Yo, he's tripping. Yo, what the He has a gun.
Then, later in September, Jack got into another fight with the Island Boys once again, and promptly got humbled a second time.
That's fine. We're cool.
And people on the internet loved it. This is beautiful. The Island Boys are one of the biggest douches on the internet, and they've got everyone on their side, LMAO. That's how much everyone wants this kid to catch a stray. Never imagined I would say this, but thank you, Island Boys. Sometimes, however, the rapper doesn't have to get physical to put the entitled streamer in his place, like what happened between Sneako and C Blue. For some context, back in July of 2022, rapper C Blue's friend J-Rip-K got shot and killed in New York City. Fast forward to September of 2023, and out of nowhere, Sneako started listening to a song that disses J-Rip-K's death on stream. And if that wasn't bad enough, he also started singing along, openly mocking J-Rip-K.
You smoking your father. Take your big off. J-Whip. Oh, shit.
He immediately tried to play this off like an unintentional mistake. However, just looking at this clip, you could tell that Sneako knew what he was about to say was wrong, but went ahead with it anyway. So a couple days later, C Blue confronted Sneako about his disrespect to C Blue's late friend. But instead of getting physical, C Blue did something surprisingly wholesome. He made Sneako take responsibility for his action.
I'm gonna need a personal apology.
Just apologize, bro. Real shit. You did.
He's talking about
This
him,
my
not me.
for me, person I got tatted right here. For me, 13-year-old mans I lost for me to the street shit. I just need a apology for me.
I didn't diss anybody.
Yeah, you did.
Who?
You said you were singing a song for me. You said you smoking on J-Rip type.
Right after I said that, I apologized.
I bet.
And as a fan of C Blue pointed out, Sneako got extremely lucky here. I love how C Blue has really matured. He handled it like a real man. And Sneako just has too much pride to admit he was wrong. Not gonna lie, bro, if this was the old C Blue, Sneako would have got knocked out. And while all the streamers we've talked about so far deserve the reality check to some extent, we can't say the same for the next incident between Kai Cenat and Kanye West. It all started on March of this year, when Kanye sent a pair of sweatpants from his company Vultures to Kai Cenat for a potential collaboration. Unfortunately, the sample he sent was too large for Kai, leading to Kai playfully pointing out the error in his stream.
Yeah! Oh my god, this fitting Phantom, bro! Bro, yeah, you supposed to send an extra small. Bro, you supposed to send a small, dango, not an extra large.
Unfortunately, Kanye completely misunderstood this response. Put simply, he saw this as Kai making fun of his brand in front of hundreds of thousands of viewers. So instead of owning up to a simple mistake and resending the correct size, Kanye decided to start beef with Kai. He sent a heated message to the streamer on Twitter stating things like,
He takes back, Joaquin, he takes back. I hear you. I want to text in his phone. How do I do that? How do I go under? I hear you, bro. But ain't no jokes was being said. Talk to me, Kai.
On a podcast Kanye appeared on a few weeks later, he continued to diss Kai by claiming that he was an industry plant.
If you posting something negative, you're just on the wrong side of the future, because, you know, we out here stepping away from Adidas, like the shit that Kai sent somebody, that's some industry plant shit.
Who the Kai sent? Bro, who the Kai sent?
Influence and mind control, and then he gonna mention my daughter's name a week later. It's like, don't mention my daughter's name, and then you dissing what's paying a $200,000 a month child support.
Yay! Yay! I've been doing this shit since 2018, gang. Facebook, me, Bronx, funny skits. Been doing this shit, gang. You feel me? All because a lot of people, that, the pants ain't fit, my God damn. Why is we arguing, bro? Bro, yeah, just send me some new pants, bro. Bro, just send me, bro, all of this because the pants ain't fit.
This was a clear case of a simple miscommunication going too far, though Kai was definitely guilty in his next confrontation with a rapper. In November of 2023, Kai was hanging out with a bunch of people on stream, including the rapper named NLE Choppa. Now, the thing about Choppa is that he knows how to shut down anyone who tries to disrespect him. He did the same with Neon when someone from Neon's audience got one of Choppa's shows rated. So while hanging out with him, Kai made a series of remarks that rubbed Choppa the wrong way.
How old are you, 20?
Yeah, 20.
So you my little brother, bro.
Bro, don't ever say that in your mouth.
You my little brother, bro. It's alright, it's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
This kept escalating and could have even turned physical.
You can't even get on a rise at Six Flags. Yes, I can. You can't even get on a You can't get on a rise at Six Flags. You just lost your virginity. How last year? You literally just lost your shit last year. You literally just lost your shit. And I've been f***ing since I was 8.
Luckily, the other people in the room quickly diffused the situation and stopped it from going any further. Of course, sometimes the exact opposite happens, and the streamer ends up humbling the rapper
I
instead,
never really seen
which is
this
what
clip.
happened when one of NLE Choppa's friends tried to intimidate the streamer Prime. In September of 2021, Adin Ross was hanging out with the Choppa crew and other streamers like Speed and Prime. Everything was going fine when, out of nowhere, a fight broke out. IZI Prime started getting into a heated argument with one of Choppa's friends. This was extremely confusing for the viewers since no one knew exactly what happened. That is until Prime posted a video on YouTube titled, Prime explains why NLE Choppa's friend got into a heated argument on Adin Ross's stream with him. In this video, he shared his side of the story and why he was so angry. Apparently, the person he was arguing with tried to put his hand into one of Prime's pockets, which is definitely a very odd thing to do, even as a joke.
Like, bro, you're not feeling like no random ass nigga that you definitely, and you don't even know the nigga. Running your pockets. Like, even if this is a joke, bro, like, don't run in my pockets.
And when Prime told him not to do that, Choppa's friend started threatening to beat Prime up, and Prime wasn't gonna let his insults fly without retaliation.
Get to twitching, or we gonna start twitching. Bro, from where I'm from, I don't know how y'all niggas play down here. You threaten a
Bro, fucking ads.
in his face. You think I'm finna let that slide, bro?
Fortunately, before things could escalate too far, Choppa, Adin, and Speed calmed the situation down and separated the two.
Bro, you grabbing my money, putting my money in your money. That's my money, bro.
If they hadn't, things could have ended up like they did when Adin tried to mess with Lil Uzi Vert. In November of 2021, Adin brought Lil Uzi as a guest on stream. At some point, they started talking about the many piercings on Uzi's face. But when Adin said that he'd like to get pierced for a stream, Uzi replied by telling him his personal philosophy.
And stop saying let's do it for a stream, let's do it for life. I don't do this for streams. You do it for life? Yeah. So
I forgot about this.
What does that mean? Who cares if they're watching? Just do it.
However, Adin ignored his advice completely and started asking for where he should get pierced, which angered Uzi in the process.
Where should I get a piercing? See what a... Oh, stop asking them.
Later in the stream, Adin got punched again on stream for making a really sus joke about Lil Uzi when talking to Kai Cenat.
Kai, can you get in trouble for that? Huh? Can you get in trouble for that? For what? You know? Huh? Kai, can he get in trouble for that? For what? For riding it with no license. Ow!
Bro, shut up, bro. Real shit. Shut up.
But it seems like making jokes in front of rappers is a habit of Adin, as he did the same on a stream with Moneybagg Yo. During his stream with Moneybagg, Adin asked the rapper to help him get better at freestyle rap. However, learning from a pro what Adin wanted, his true goal instead was to troll the rapper. So when Adin started his freestyle rap, he transitioned into some extremely sus lyrics just to get a reaction out of Moneybagg.
Just look at my wrist, I got time today. Moneybagg, you look so fine. Yeah, pull up enough wine and red. I
got blue on me.
He then asked for another chance to redeem himself, but went back to trolling right away.
You, sir, money bag, you going crazy, sir. I like it. I compliment you because you are killing it. You're gonna have to buy me a purse, but not that's her purse. Wait, stop, wait, wait.
Hell no. Wait.
These are times.
Alright, you two. I'm gonna switch it up to Kid right now.